Hey, this is Jeff with United Campus Ministry, and I'm going to give you a brief update about how last week went. We had interesting questions of the day with being really intentional. So we asked, what are a few words that pop into your mind when you think about the name Jesus? That was Tuesday's question. And a lot of people gave you the typical Sunday school answer. It was a lot easier to read where they were because they said, I don't know. Or they didn't have thoughts. And I really appreciated that. But you could watch people kind of roll into their minds. Their eyes would go up and they'd be thinking about it. And so that's the harder one to figure out if that's what they actually mean or if they're just trying to get out of the question and or impress me. And that's not what we're trying to do here. We're trying to figure this out. And so it wasn't about preaching. It was more just kind of getting the lay of the land. Then the next day's question was, how do you get to heaven? And a lot of people answered Jesus. But then also easily number two, and it was pretty close, just like being a good person kind of dynamic. Or just keep getting better. Well, how far does that go? The most interesting dynamic for me last week, though, was with that first question, like, what are some words that pop into your mind when you think about Jesus? And one of the students answered, Son of God. And it just struck me that we could say it so casually. If he is the Son of God, if he is who he says he is, and that's where all my eggs are in that basket. That's wild. That is just mind-blowing. Because if he is that, then everything else is true, and every promise is true, and everything matters in the context of that. But if he's not, it's the most tragic thing in human history. So it's either the most amazing thing in human history or prehistory, or it's the most tragic thing. And so we had to talk about that. And I just wanted to encourage you with that. We'll have some building updates sometime soon, but the question I would leave for whoever's watching this as they pray for our ministry is essentially the same question that's asked him in the Bible. It's like, who do you say that I am? Who do you say that Jesus is? And just wrestle with that this week and rest in the confidence that he is who he says he is. God bless.